Hi, I'm John Pullman, professional boxing trainer, owner of Pullman's Gym in Northridge, California, and this is Pullmanomics. Famous stockbroker and author Ralph Terrel has a quote: "Be the chess player, not the chess piece." Makes a lot of sense regarding boxing to me. When I think about boxing, I think about chess in quite a few different ways. One way being, when you're learning how to play chess, you first need to learn how all the pieces move, the rules to moving the pieces, the pawn, how it moves, the rook, how it moves, the knight, so on and so on, right? And boxing is very similar. The way we teach boxing and learn boxing, we learn the basic moves, the basic punches, the proper way to do them, the proper way to step, the proper way to move your head, and so on, right? And then, after you learn those basic moves, and you have a decent handle on them, you start learning some strategy, like chess. Now you get an idea like, oh, I'm going to attack this way, because I know these pieces move this way. Same thing with boxing. I'm going to attack this way or defend this way, and you develop a nice strategy. So it really lines up really well for me. Now, throughout Pullmanomics, we've been going over, those basic moves, right? In the really basic sense. Today, we're going to start bridging the gap a little bit with some strategy and start to become the player. Although, that's a very long evolution to become a really master chess player. But we're going to start bridging that gap today, right? We're going to do a 4-part series regarding catching and countering punches, right? So blocking punches and countering back. So we're going to do 4 different episodes and really try to break those down and start becoming a really good chess player. All right, so here we are, catching counters, right? The first thing we're going to go over is a right-hander versus a right-hander with straight punches, how to catch and counter straight punches with the same hand, right? For example, here we have Josh in a good boxing stance, right? And I'm right-handed and he's right-handed, okay? Now the first punch I'm going to throw is a jab, a good straight jab, and he's going to catch it, right? Just how we went over in the past with his backhand, right? Went over this in blocking punches, and he's going to counter with that same hand he blocked with. Watch, so it's going to look like this. He's going to catch the jab, bang, and right from there he's going to shoot the shot. It's not like a super crazy hard punch, but it's a quick punch that could do some damage. You make a good fist at the point of contact. So your hand's a little open here, then he closes it, and right from there, and he turns his body at the precise time. Catch, bang, right there. That's a really nice catch and counter with the same hand off the jab, right versus right, right? Boom, bang, right. Beautiful shot. If you can do it quick enough. Bop, bang. Yeah, and it's a good benefit of catching punches with the same hand because it's fast. Boom, bang. Also, look at this. When I throw my jab, right, this hand gets occupied with this hand. What's open on me? Right here. Boom, if he's quick enough. So when you catch and counter with the same hand, that's a big benefit, is that you're occupying the hand that I would use to block that side of my face that he's hitting, right? One more time here. Bang! Good. So that's a good catching a jab and counter with the same hand. If I throw a straight right at him, he can also catch and counter with the same hand. He's going to use the hook now for that. Watch this. So if I throw a straight right at him, he's going to position himself. He's going to kind of sit into the punch a little bit. Boom, right? So he's blocking the punch and kind of smothering it simultaneously, taking some power off that way. And then right from there, he's in great position to turn over his hook. Boom, right there. Again, watch this. I'm going to throw the right hand. He's going to kind of position himself. Now look what's open on me, right? This side. Boom, because he's occupying this hand. That's a good shot to throw. Watch. Bop, bang. Beautiful shot. Bop, bang. So I throw a straight right hand at him. He smothers it a little bit, positions himself for a hook. Really nice catch and counter. Bop, bang. Beautiful. Again. Bop, bang. One more time. Bop, bop. Good. I'm going to try the jab again. Here. Bop, bang. Here comes the right hand. Bop. Here comes the jab. Bop. Here comes the right hand. Bop. Really good drill for catching and counters with the same hand. Great. So now we're going to go over catching and countering hooks with the same hand, right-hander versus right-hander, right? So Josh's going to get in a good right-handed boxing stance. And the first punch I'm going to throw at him is a left hook from a right-handed boxing stance. And he's going to block it with his right hand, okay? He's going to sit into it, meet it, smother it a little bit. We went over this in blocking punches as well. So he's going to sit into it. Boom, right there. So he stops the punch. Now from here, he shifted his body in really good position so he can shoot a straight right hand. Bang, same hand. Catch and counter with the same hand. Again, bang, boom, right there. Really quick to the point. He's not loading up. He's not cocking back. He's catching, and he's developing his power within his body. He's not developing his power from cocking it back because he's already positioning himself right there. Boom, bang, in a great position just to turn that right hand over. And look what's open, right? If I throw this, whoo, my face is open, right? Boom, right? Straight right hand. Again, bang, good. Now if I throw a right hook on his other side, he's going to sit into the, he's going to kind of shift his body this way. Look, woo, turn his right foot. Both hands are up just in case. Great position just to shoot that left hook. Boom. Similar to how it is with the straight right hand, but it's just coming a little wider, so he has to sit over a little more than he would for just a straight right. Woo, bang, right there, hook again. Bang. And guys, these are just options, right? Not the only thing you can do off of this, but it's a basic option. He can shoot various punches from here. But right now, we're just going over catching and countering with the same hand. And in particular, a left hook right now. Woo, bang, right there. My face is wide open. Woo, bang, occupying this hand and striking quick to the opening. Woo, bang, if I shoot the right hand, or if I shoot the left hook, excuse me. Woo, bang, right hand. If I shoot this hook, woo, bang. If I shoot this hook, bang, same hand. Catch, counter with the same hand. Block with this hand, punch with that hand. Block with this hand, punch with this hand. Really good drill for catching and countering hooks with the same hand. Continuing, right-hander versus right-hander, catching and countering. Josh is in a good right-handed boxing stance, right? And I'm in a right-handed boxing stance. And now we're going to go over how to catch, block, and counter body shots, right? So here's one way of doing it. I'm going to throw a left hook to his body, right? He's going to block it with his elbow. How we went over in blocking body shots in a previous episode. He's going to bend his knees, stop it right there, kind of sits into it and smothers it because he's going to hit it with the same hand, right? So not as only is he thinking about making the good move, this is what we're talking about becoming a chess player, he's thinking about what's going to come next. He's positioning himself for the next move. Now he's stopping your offense and also positioning himself for his own offense. So there's some thoughtfulness going on here, becoming a chess player, right? Boom, and then shoots a right uppercut. Bang, right from there. Nice, short, crisp one. Because look what's open. Look at my face. Woo, boom. So it's a good thing. It's not the only thing that's open. There's other options here, but this is just what we're kind of practicing right now, right? Catch, woo, bang. Nice little short, crisp uppercut. Woo, bang, beautiful. Left hook, stop, bang, right there. Right to the point. And he pulls his hands back up afterward. Woo, bang, good. Again, woo, bang, and his hands are up. Exactly. Now, if I go on the other side and go to his body with a right hook body shot, he's going to stop it with his other elbow. Whoops, look how he positioned himself because he's going to shoot it. Same hand uppercut right there. Look what's open. Whoop, boom, right there underneath the chin. Whoop, bang, position himself. And it's a little different than blocking the one up top, right? Because he don't bend as much. When he goes to when he blocks his body, he just bends a little more, right? And that's very convenient for an uppercut. Sure, he can shoot a hook too. But right now we're practicing the uppercut, one way of doing it. Whoop, bang, short, crisp one. Right to the point, no loading up, just right on target. Whoop, bang, beautiful. Whoop, bang, and it's really unexpected punch for the person punching. Whoop, bang, right there. So it's a great way to catch and counter body shots. 1, 5, 1, 5, 3. Great. So we've been going over how to catch and counter with the same hand. Versus right-hander and good drills, you know, and good ideas behind that and the reasoning. Now we're going to go right-hander versus right-hander, catching and countering with the opposite hand. So he's going to block my punches with one hand and punch back with the other hand, right? So here he is in a good boxing stance, right? Right-hander versus right-hander. And the first thing I'm going to start with the straight punches. So I'm going to throw a jab at him. He's going to block his jab with his backhand just like normal. Boom, and he's going to shoot his other hand jab right back. He's going to use his front foot too when he steps with it, right? So he's going to here, whoop, bang, take a little baby step, depending on the distance he needs to cover, right? So he might be a little bit farther back, and he needs to step a little more. Bang, right? If we're a little bit closer, he might need to step back when he catches the jab. Bop. So he's constantly adjusting himself accordingly, right? This is something that you need to be aware of. You can't just be a robot and just think one way. You have to understand a lot of elements to this, the distance, the defense, the thoughtfulness. So again, you're becoming a chess player, right? Bang. Nice. Opposite hand counter. Bang. Good. Bang. Good. Now if I throw a straight right hand at him, he's going to turn away, right? He's going to turn away and ride the punch with his left hand. He's going to block my right hand. Look. Just like so. So the benefit to blocking like this, right, is he's taking the power off the punch by going with the punch, right? The other way, when it was the same hand, he's kind of taking the power off by smothering the punch. Now he's taking the power off by going with it. Ideally, when you block punches, you're better off doing one or the other, going with it or smothering it. Because if you just stay right there without doing anything, my maximum power is right here. You're right in my sweet spot of where I thought you were going to be. So it's easy for me to get good leverage, right? But if you ride the punch, you take some of that steam off. Or if you sit into the punch, like how he was doing earlier, you take some of that steam off. So listen, if you have to block a punch and just stay there, it's better blocking it than not blocking it and just hitting it. Sometimes that you have to do that. But ideally, you want to try to turn with it or sit into it, because it also sets up an offense for you. This is like a slingshot, right? He's cocking his gun. Woo! And then to shoot straight right hand right after, right? Woo! Bang! Right there. Again. Woo! Bang! Right there. Good counter. Woo! Bang! Nice, quick. Positioning himself for a good shot right after he blocks it. Woo! Bang! Nice opposite counter. Woo! Bang! Good. Now if I throw a jab, bang! If I throw the right hand, bang, he's thinking, he's looking, he's seeing. Bop, good. Bang, good. Bang, good. Bang, good. And you see, the better you get at this, the subtler your moves become too, right? At first, when you first start learning this, right, and you're going to turn and block, he's going to turn a little more. Right, kind of overturn sometimes. But as he gets a little bit better at it, his turns become a little smaller. Right, so it's a little quicker. So these are some good options for opposite hand counters after you block. Here we are again. Right-hander versus right-hander, and we're going to be going over how to catch and counter hooks with the opposite hand, right? So here's Josh in a good boxing stance, and I'm going to throw a left hook at him, right? He's going to block it with his right hand while simultaneously kind of riding the punch, how we spoke about, and setting himself up to come back with his opposite hand, right? So I throw a left hook, whoop, and he comes back with his left hook, right? Whoop, bang, just like so. Whoop, bang, turns himself in good position to punch me back. Pop, good. Again, the benefits to this one are you're really getting really good position and leverage for your opposite hand. Whoop, bang, it's like, boom, it's like a slingshot. You're really setting it up real good. Bang, good. And a lot of times it's pretty natural. Like in a fight, a lot of times your natural instinct to block a shot is kind of going to be to like kind of ride with it, as opposed to sitting into it. You're sitting into it, it has to be a little bit more developed, I feel, for most people. This one is a little bit more natural, right? Bang, good. It feels more natural. Bang, good. Bang. Now if I throw a right hook at him, he's going to ride the other way and come back with a straight right hand. Bang, beautiful, right there. Very similar to the straight right, but he just might have to turn a little more. Bang, just depending, and get his hand up maybe in a little bit slightly different position. Bang, good. He could also, which we really like to practice that one too. Like if I really lean over, like kind of like an overhand, a lot of times when guys throw right hooks or overhand rights, they kind of lean their body way over. That's, boom, prime position for an uppercut. So that's a good one to practice too. Bang, so I'll tell him straight or I'll tell him uppercut, and he'll just do accordingly. Straight. Bang, good. Uppercut. Bang, good. This way. Hook. Bang, good. So he's using his brain, his body's connecting everything. Uppercut. Bang, he's looking. Hook. Bang, straight. Bang, straight. Bang. So really good catching counters with the opposite hand. Here we go again. I'm in a right-handed boxing stance. Josh is in a right-handed boxing stance. And we're still staying with catching and countering on the opposite hand. But we're going to talk about body shots. A couple of little different things as opposed to, if I throw hooks to the body, a few little different notes as opposed to throwing hooks to the head, right? So he's in his good boxing stance, right? And if I'm going to throw a left hook to his body, he's going to kind of turn with the shot, right? But he just gets a little lower, okay? Now he has options. He can throw a left hook, bang. Or if he feels so, he can throw a left uppercut, bang. That's cool too, right? So we're going to go left hook, Bang, good. And he kind of gauging me, right? If I'm leaning over more, he might try the uppercut. Boom. Or if I'm kind of not so much leaning over, he might try the hook. Bang, it just depends, right? So again, hook. Bang, good. It's very similar to like the headshot. He just has to tuck his elbow in a little more for the body shot, but he don't want to overdo it. Like if he bends his elbow too much, he opens up his whole head, right? So he has to watch and be careful and keep his eyes on my chest to kind of see where the shot's coming. This way, turn with it. Bang, really good. Actually, a recent fight with Bivol, when Bivol just fought Canelo, in the later rounds, he was keeping his hands up, standing his ground a little more, and he actually used this move really well on Canelo. He would turn with the shot, bang, come right back with a couple left hooks. Later in that fight, he did that really well. Bang, good. Again, bang, he was just cracking him right there. Now we're going to turn this way. When I go right hook to the body, he's going to come back with a straight right first. Bang, so he just kind of tucks himself in, bends a little more. Bang, right there. You can make it an uppercut too if I'm leaning over too much. Boom, right there. Bang, right there. And then straight. Bang, good. An uppercut. Bang, good. Again. Bang, good. Straight. Bang, other side. Hook. Bang, other side. Straight. Bang, good. Hook. Bang. So he's keeping himself in a really good balance, really nice guard. So just in case if he need to block headshots or body shots, he can do both. So those are some good opposite hand catching and countering.
Read Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Every battle is won before it's ever fought.